Hi, it's me, the Jessica Nova, and you are watching Geek Girls Review. Hi, I am the Jessica Nova, and today we're going to talk about a Scarlet Witch costume. This is a cosplay that has been assembled with me, a couple of pieces picked out by others to create an overall look that was easy to obtain, fairly affordable, and kind of what that result was gonna look like. So we'll talk about where I got the pieces and we'll look at all of them, except we won't be looking at the headpiece because I forgot it. So that will be its own little audition. Let me get my teeth back in there. It will be its own little addition, and I will probably look entirely different because this makeup was done for a different video, and you just got it because I didn't want to change my look. Okay, so the first piece we are going to talk about is not actually part of the cosplay. It was for the video, it was earlier in the video, it was to give more of a Wanda, not the Scarlet Witch. It was also supposed to just be worn by itself, so it was a little risque video. Anyway, so this is from Amazon. It's an apron. It's got two little front usable pockets, which is great. It's, a nice cotton. It has a little stretch to it, so it is really cute to be kind of a this and not much else vibe. It has just enough skirt to be playful, while also, if you're not wearing anything but this, you turn around and that's going to be pretty apparent, which is not my vibe. I like, of course, a bit more of a tease. But I've had this a good bit now. I think it was $25 on Amazon. I've used it a few times. I've been able to wash it, so if you get something on it, say you're using it in a cooking video, it's cotton, it'll wash out, and you can take care of it and use it just if you want the white to be pristine, take extra good care of it. So it also came with yes, good. I was like, didn't it come with a set? But a set of oven mitts. These are not too well. I would not use these as real oven mitts. I think they would burn through immediately. But in terms of doing photo shoots, if you're going to play with powder, this is not going to absorb too much right off it, so you're going to get a big powdery smack. Powdery smack, that's what it is. But again, they have little cute bows. It's precious. It looks really clean, cute, functional for a whole lot of stuff, and nothing about this on its own screams Scarlet Witch. So I think if you're just looking for a cute polka dot apron for anything but real cooking with these, use the apron while you cook. Do not use these for your oven needs. Terrifying, just on fire is all I can think about. Flames. So let's look at another piece. This is another Amazon find, and not any special, oh my gosh, it's a secret of the internet. I think it just came up when I looked up red sparkly corsets. I don't know, because it doesn't have a tag that I kept, who it's by. I get a lot from Daisy Corsets, so maybe it's by them. But it has, you have this great shape for your bust line. That's excellent. That's normally a very expensive corset to get something really fun like this. It's got two panels on each side and a boning channel, and you've got a decent red sequence. It's not great, it's not super, super close, but as you can see here, let's close this up so you get a much better look. It has a front busk, which I don't feel is, it's not a heavy duty busk, so I feel that with a little too much wear, it will go. Why is this so hard? If this was on me, this would be much easier. Okay. You can tell I'm not used to putting corsets together on the floor. They're usually going around a dress form or my stuffed alligator while I rhinestone them, or they're going on me. They're very rarely just like this. So, as you can see it even better, this awesome shape right here. Again, that's usually something that would be very costly on a corset like this. And then it's lace in the back. It's actually pretty decent lacing that it came with. I hadn't really paid that much attention to. It's pretty standard corset laces, unless you like the flat laces more. But either way, it's what I have on a lot of my corsets. And then you've got the busk. Again, it's not the strongest. I think over time, like trying to tight lace it a little too much, because it's not, again, like these are, I don't even think they're spiral. I think they're just, plastic boning. I think you've got a couple of spiral in here, but then you've got plastic. So it's not a tight lacing corset. It will give a great silhouette because of that heavy shape at the top. But if you're looking to get your waist in itty bitty, I recommend tight lacing with a different corset underneath, and then get the smallest one of these that will fit your bust. And that way you don't have to, you can go down in size in this so that it's not having to tight lace, but it's small enough that it will give you that shape over your tight laced corset. So if you want an exaggerated shape more so in your waistline, this is not the corset you want to use exclusively. But it's great for a photo shoot. It would be great at a con. If you're looking to have fun. It's not what I would compete in if you were looking to have an over-exaggerated, tiny waist. So this is great if that's not what you're going for. It's a great top layer. It just kind of depends on the overall shape you want. So, but it'll stand up kind of like, what's your favorite club corset? What's the one you would go to your favorite dance club in? What's the one you got from Hot Topic? It's probably a step up from that. But your inside lining is great. It's it's like a canvas. I don't know. It's not. I'm saying it's great. I could look it up, but I won't. But it's a fairly common lining for corsets, but you also will feel this isn't interfaced all that well. There's not a whole lot to the panels, so they're kind of thin. Again, that's why you're not going to get as much of shape. It doesn't have as good a structure. So, but for a cosplay, again, this was maybe $40. Again, I am not going to look it up, and I am guessing, but I think that would be the max, and it's worth that. Let's save the, what else? Yes, let's save the rest of the talking until I am in costume, and then we'll talk about the wig, we'll talk about the headpiece, we'll talk about the type of tights I use, and there we go. Okay, so here is my very simple, let's see what pieces we can get together, Scarlet Witch. The wig is a Rockstar wig that I've had for a while, and I just brushed it out. It still has great volume. It's a great wig. It's a little more unnatural red than I would do if I was trying to do MCU Scarlet Witch, more to a T, but I wasn't, and here we are. You'll notice I didn't go for the pink top, even though I love that look. It's just not, it's not what I did. It's not what I would have wanted look-wise. I couldn't find ready-made. So there's that. And then gloves, these are a pair I already had, so they've got rhinestones all over them, but just any red gloves from Amazon would work. You could go with more of a vinyl, you could go with this. You don't have to support Amazon. I'm just trying to help you find a quick and efficient and easy way if you want to throw something together like this. I forgot who made this piece, so I'm going to give the link to the editor and they will include it. It's very lightweight. It's awesome. I was impatient and I have wig glue on it and it hasn't quite stuck together yet. But a little bit of wig glue will hold it. You could use spirit gum, you could use Prozaid, depending on your skin sensitivity. Wig glue is what I had and it usually works pretty okay. I globbed it on, which you can't do. You just need a thin layer and then you need to wait till it's tacky. And I wanted to get dressed up for you. So that's what I'm dealing with here. So I'm still being impatient and it has not totally glued in place, but because it's lightweight, it's gonna take it a while before it slips off. So we're still gonna see how much we can get through before I have to pause again. So fingers crossed. We've only got the corset to talk about. Unfortunately, we were talking about how it's not great for tight lacing, it's good for a look. I've noticed that after wearing it a couple times, the boning and everything wears out fast. And I was probably a little too overzealous with it, but I can't get quite as much of a shape as I would want. And this is a corset that would be small for me. So if anything, it should be mildly uncomfortable and it's just too loose. So keep that in mind. Make sure it's worth what it will cost your wallet, knowing that you won't get that much wear out of it. Unless, maybe it's different for you. But overall, it's a pretty cute look. It's simple enough. You don't have to get this wig. You don't have to get this headpiece. Just get one that's light so you can have an easy experience. And then pick a different corset. It's fine. We just want you to cosplay. We want you to have fun. And thanks for checking out the review. Adding a little bit more to the costume review, this is the little apron on. It actually has great coverage. It's super cute. And yeah, I would recommend this piece for sure.